What's up, Fruit Loops? Quick little update. We've been a little bit busy, so I've not really had a chance to get on here much. Or at all. It's Sunday. Yep, I am working on Sunday. The reason I'm working on Sunday is we are back to dipping. And because we're back to dipping, we have jobs that need to be done quickly, like these mirror caps here, which I've come in today so I can lacquer them so we can get them shipped on Tuesday back to the client. LTD frame. It's really getting there now. I'm going to tidy it right up and then we're going to get it painted. We've cut the back off. We're going to weld a couple of plates over these. There's a little bit down at the bottom there, that funny shaped bit. That's going to come out. The engine is still over here in bits. So all of this has got to go through the parts washer. We're going to sonic clean a lot of it. The carbs have still got to be stripped down. So yeah, parts washer. Woo. Try not to lose my keys. So yeah, that's sort of where that's at the moment. What we're going to do tomorrow is we're going to get the wheels back on, we're going to get the forks back on, so we've got a rolling chassis, and then we've got a choice of fuel tanks that we can use. Obviously that one's the original, but we've got this big old lump of a CX500. We've got the Harley twins. We've got another CX tank. And then we've got another two Harley tanks. So yeah, we're going to get it all up together, figure out what we want to do. We're going to cut the handlebars about a bit. We've got to fabricate a seat, which again is why we want to get it all together, so we can kind of figure it out. Yeah, I dropped in briefly yesterday, and Tony came in to do some pinstriping and tidied up. So we've got a V6 trike coming in. I'm hoping next week, which will take up some of this space, or possibly that space over there, which would be better. So yeah, there we go. We've got the wheels off this trike. We're going to dip them as well. We're only going to dip inside the rim here because it won't allow the film to go all the way down onto the spokes. But we're going to do some pretty trick paintwork, and maybe even get Tony to do a bit of pinstriping on the spokes. That'll be handy. It all depends whether he feels confident enough. Is the thing with pinstriping. You don't really want to mess it up, and he's really good. He doesn't think he is, but trust me, he's really good. So I'm not going to show you his toolbox. That's up to him to show. So but he's getting there, and he has his own. Let's go into the office now. He has his own working area solely for pinstriping, and this is sort of the level that he wants to get to, which is pretty amazing if you ask me. So yeah, he's working on that as well as building the LTD. I mean, I'm literally, since we started dipping again, the day we moved in, we were having jobs coming in. So for me, it's really, I'll give Tony a hand if he needs me, but other than that, I'm dipping. That's, gone back to being full time, which is good. I mean, it pays the bills, pays the rent. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Anyway, I'm going to lacquer these bits, and I'll jump back on in a little bit. All right, ta-da. Right on, I'm back. Right, I've lacquered I'm just about to go home. I thought I'd give you a quick show because you saw them before. Now you get to see them after. There we go. Alright, I'm going to turn the light off in here and leave the heater on because that's on a timer. So that'll keep them nice and toasty. And then we're going to shut the booth up. Put the old podge in the hole. There we go. Right. I'm done. Yeah. Yeah, that is it for the day. For a Sunday as well. How about that? We have got a fella coming over on Tuesday. We're going to whip the body off of this. It's alright, it's another load of jobs. We're going to pull the body off this and see if we can figure out the hydraulics. And I'm going to hook the battery up, chuck some fresh fuel in and see if she'll fire up. There's a little bit of float, but we'll see how it sounds before we strip it down and rebuild it. And there we go. Right, be safe, be happy, do one thing each day that scares you. All right, ta-da.